Well, hello, good morning. My name is Karina Sanchez. My student ID is 8600199590. I will be talking about the endangered animal, the gray wolf, scientifically known as the Canis lupus. Some of its characteristics are basically this wolf is from 4.5 to 6.5 feet long from nose to tail. Females are smaller than males as they weigh from 60 to 100 pounds approximately, while males weigh from 70 to 140 pounds. The average height of this animal is from 26 to 32 inches. And how to recognize this wolf? Well, basically it has fluffy fur with colors of a mix of gray and brown, but they can also be solid colors from white to black. And northern wolves are bigger than southern wolves. Also, their average lifespan is from 8 to 13 years in the wild and up to 20 in captivity. Now, talking about behavior and communication. In behavior, we can see that these wolves are highly social. They're also very territorial and have a very strict hierarchy that starts with the alpha male. Also, they live in packs from 4 to 9 members, but depending on the territory and the amount of prey there is, they can live in packs up to 30 members. In vocalization, we can see that they use howls, growls, and barks. Growls and barks are used as a sign of warning, while howls are used to show when it's time to hunt or localization, or we can also hear them when they are showing other wolves where their borders lay in territories. They also use scent markings to also indicate their territories, and in body language we can see that if a wolf is close to the ground with its tail tucked between its legs, it's a sign of submission, and if it's standing up and growling, it's a sign of a challenge. In the hierarchy, we can see that it starts with the alpha male, the alpha's mate, the subordinates, and the omega, the beta and the subordinates, and then the omega. And in reproduction, we can see that these wolves start their breeding season from January to March. The alpha pairs are the only ones to reproduce. The wolves stay in the den for 8 to 10 weeks after they're born, in which the pack will take care of them. And at 10 months old, they begin to hunt with the pack. At 3 years old, these pups have the choice if they either choose to stay with the pack or if they choose to leave and start their own pack. We can also see in their diet that these are carnivores. They mostly hunt in groups, which they hunt elk, moose, bison, deer. But if they're lone wolves, they mostly hunt smaller animals such as rabbits or birds. And since these animals are basically top predators in North America, they don't have a lot of enemies per se. They only get into trouble with grizzly bears, cougars, and coyotes. But mostly with bears, it's only when they fight over food or to protect their young. And with coyotes and cougars, it has been reported that they will kill any pups that are left alone or any lone wolves. Now, in habitat and geographic range. These wolves are found from Canada, United States, and some parts of Eurasia. Also, their natural habitat is the tundra, the forest, and some arid landscapes. As well as their territories vary from 50 square miles to 1,000 square miles. Now, why is it endangered? Basically, deforestation and hunting that have caused a great problem between humans and animals. And to help wolves, there have been many projects to help them restore their numbers. In conclusion, the gray wolf is needed to help keep in check the herbivore population, and they are very important also for any ecosystem as they keep the balance between predator and prey. So, any questions? Diría.
How does the deforestation affect the gray wolf?
Deforestation basically affects the gray wolf in the fact that cities are growing and people are moving into those cities, which means that wolves don't have a lot of territory left. So that means that also prey will move away and wolves will have to follow. And because of that, they don't really have a very natural ecosystem because there's always conflict between people and wolves. Sophia?
Why did you choose this animal?
Basically, I chose this animal because I admire its elegance, its loyalty it has to its family, and because it's a very highly social animal that is basically composed of family, so they have a really strong bond that I really admire.
How many wolves are
On Earth, since wolves are making a really big comeback, the numbers are not really clear, but approximately they're not as endangered as they were before, so they are of least concern. So there's more than 5,000 wolves now. And since this species is now making a comeback, we can see how it improves the ecosystems and their lives. And that's it.